There is no doubt in my mind that Earth is total hell. Because of pretending like narcissist. I mean, yeah, he gets to do whatever the hell he wants. I mean, yeah, he actually got to help out the children that he sexually harmed, Purple Alien's children. You know, I mean, just, these insane abusers make no sense at all because they go above and beyond to help someone, okay? And that person that they help might never ever know how really insanely abusive that they really are, or maybe the person that leeches off of pretending a lot narcissists all the time, Purple Alien guy wouldn't take advantage of him as much if she, but no, that's in her nature to just rob him blind. Just like in his nature, he had all access to treat me like shit, and he went all in for it. He oh my God. 3 years ago, I was forced to live in there. Oh my God, Thanksgiving's coming up. Oh my God, the worst Thanksgiving I ever had. 2020 Thanksgiving with pretending a lot narcissists. Total fucking nightmare. Oh my God. Him lying to his, the whole thing. He lies to his church. I fed her every day. Every day I fed her. And I did everything for her. I drove her everywhere. She had to be driven everywhere. And I drove her to all those places. I used to make them up in my head. I don't know. I drove her everywhere. She wanted to go to Mars. Guess what? I drove her to Mars. My stupid church that believes every word I say. I drove her to Mars, and she didn't even appreciate it. She didn't care at all. She just came back in my vehicle and drive back to Earth. She's so mad. She said they did the Mars drug. She desperately needed to take back, to give to the people on trank drug. It's the Mars drug is the antidote to the trank drug. Now, actually, there's people on there's trank drugs. It's an animal tranquilizer is what trank is. Just put in with heroin or whatever else, but the death drug is the animal biotic that is eating people's flesh alive. I mean, that really, really bothers me, and I just creative for a second and acting like I'm gonna try to get some miracle drugs from Mars to help out those people. And okay, and right there when I'm like making fun of, I have the antidote, a made up antidote, okay, top of my head. When I said that I have so much pain and I have so much empathy. I have so much care for those poor people who are falling over dead. Now, I can't do anything. I'd probably be dead. Yeah, I care about people, and out, like, here in Lancaster, where everyone's crazy, it doesn't matter who the hell you talk to, but out there I could get shot. Out there people actually have guns and shit, and, I'd be too nice of a person to walk down L.A. Trank, and I wouldn't even make it down that street. Walking, cars don't make it down the street. And then oh my God, people people that drive down that street and they're actually recording. Oh man, they try to get that car. But you're not supposed to record them. No. And, wow. I guess at the beginning of this year I saw a video where they're going through Trank. And it's so sad. Zombieland, Trank, LA. I think the dumb shit actually had his phone out recording it. Somebody came over to the car. They had to hightail it the fuck out of there. And you're like, no, you're not, you know. If anything, and then you're trying to film us? No way. So it's just so horrible. Yeah, so I made light of something that... you can't make light of the worst circumstances in the world. Like, really, child molestation. Like, you know, you really can't. Late Theodore Carl Summerlin did a little bit with me. Call me child molestation queen. Because I'm able to get out your child molestation story. I'm able to get it out of you. I'll share a little bit with me and say how horrified the world is, and before long, I somehow engaged that conversation to pull it out of the person who I'm talking with, and he was just like, "Yeah, you got it out of me." His was a different story. He wanted his mommy to fondle him. Now, according to Pretend Narcissist, I raped Alex, fondling him on the diaper changing table. Now, late Theodore Carl Samuelin's story is way beyond, because he wanted his mom to fondle him at 2 years old. He knew he couldn't ask his mom. I don't see why. He should have been able to talk. But why would he ask that? All he had to do is think it. Wow, when mommy touches me down there, it feels good. So all he had to think in his head at 2 years old is, my mommy makes me feel good. Mommy, you make me feel good. Telepathy. Make me feel good again. And she came over and fondled him. And he, he says, you got it out of me. And I was like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. And that's nothing compared to what really happens in this world. That's nothing. To even call that abuse. The abuse, the severe abuse that I went through. It really happened to me, and to tell me that it never happened, and I'm crazy, and I'm making up stories, it's the worst thing that you can tell. You're a victim. And insane abusers know that all the time. They attack their victims. Daily. Daily attacks. There's not one day 3 years ago where I was not attacked by Pretend Narcissist daily. Daily. Attack. I can't do one thing right. Where I had a total breakdown at Kathleen. I think her middle name is Lynn. Kathleen Lynn Lewinsky's place. I had a total mental breakdown. I was just crying. So he drove me to Kathy's. And I just screamed. I'm not wanted. And it was all him. It was all his fault. I'm screaming. I'm so ungrateful. I don't deserve anything. I'm the worst person on this whole planet. I'm screaming this for a whole half hour of all the shit that he did to me. And he was on his phone with Purple Alien God, giving her more money. And he tortures me at his fucking place, screaming at me, giving him gas money. Horrifying. Never, ever, ever go behind a person's closed doors. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. They have you. They have you in their torture chamber. That's all that has to be done. When you're out in the streets, Yeah. I mean, of course, where would be... I could survive in Pretend a Lot Narcissist's place. I could not survive in LA where Trank Zombie Street is. And it's a big, huge street. It's not. It's a little fucking city. It's a horrifying tent city in LA. And it's always been there. When I ran away from him when I was 37 years old, I believe. I was 37. I believe that was my age. I went through so much tragedy that, you know, who cares what I remember and what I don't remember, you know. So, I was, in LA, I saw all the people, and I couldn't stand it. I was on the Greyhound, so it was a Greyhound, and I didn't make it past the bus stop, because, I actually did walk through that town that day, and, a character that did not kill me picked me up. Let's just put it that way. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, I was a target. Oh my God, I was a target in LA, and I was walking, and a character picked me up, because I'm a target to kill. Like, what the fuck? He's like, no, you can't be here. Go back where you're at. Like what? No, you can't be in this town. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You're gonna be dead, so, yeah. 12 minutes. I, unfortunately, was, abused to death, like, 3 years ago, where I wanted to die every day, but in all reality, no, I did not want to die at Pretend a Lot Narcissist's place, even though he made me want to die every day. I felt like dying every day because he made me want to die every day, screaming at me every day, screaming and screaming and screaming at me to death. I couldn't think. I don't know how the hell I functioned. How the hell did I walk to his stupid church that didn't do one thing for me? They knew I was tortured by him. They could care less. I don't even consider that